Welcome back. Having finally ground out all that money, it's time to head over to the second-hand shop and see if we can't get ourselves a Land Rover. There we go. Now then, since I literally have no idea whether or not the Land Rover was worth the money, the first thing I did once I purchased it was to desperately get out into the desert so I could try it out. That means going through the dungeon passage. Do not offend Lassic, they say. Well, we're not going to offend him, we're going to kill him. More farmers informing us that they want to eat a nut of lerma. Well, sorry, nuts of lerma are for cats only. And suddenly owlbears. It's been a while since we fought these fellows, hasn't it? Yep, they sound every bit as annoying as we remember. Finally outside. Let's hurry up and first of all save the game, since at this point I had not saved for almost 30 minutes. Next, let's head down into our inventory and select the Land Rover. Hell yes! And I immediately realized that while driving the Land Rover, apparently you encounter higher level enemies. These sandworms, for example, are enemies I had never even seen before now, despite trundling about in this general area for quite some time. The magic wall disappear. I find those bad late 80s translations awfully quaint somehow. It adds to the flavor when, even if you take the time to carefully read everything that comes up on screen, you still have no idea what's going on. Loads of money! This is just me showing off the Land Rover's ability to get over the antlions. Moving in here, I come face to face with a golem, which is basically a reskin giant from earlier. Palette swaps. You gotta love them. And what the hell was up with that attack? That's not a golem, that's Plastic Man. And down it goes. As you may have noticed already, while in the Land Rover, the long-range travel music plays constantly. Passing over these ant lines to see what lies north of the area, only to realize that the Loveno landing point and the Planet landing point here on Motavia are separated only by a small number of ant line areas. So let's hop in here a quickie to see if anything's changed since last we were here. We still sell the same old crap. However, there is one important thing. This thick fur that I failed to pick up the first time I was here. Yeah, well, guess what? I've got another one. And you're not getting it this time. Right, let's equip Meow with some thick fur. I honestly don't know how that works. Does it mean that we literally bought the cat a fur coat? Or did we give him some sort of styling that thickened up his fur? Maybe we rubbed some regain in there? I have no idea. Let's get back in that Land Rover and see if we can't explore the planet of Motavia a little more. I end up heading up here, only to realize by the time I reached the end that, oh right, that's where we picked up Noah. Note that a trip that literally took me 10 minutes last time took me approximately 10 seconds this time. A lone skeleton walking in the desert. This is a sad existence. One small detail that you may have noticed about the Land Rover by now is the incessant noise it makes while moving about. I mean, this thing is not terribly stealthy. I mean, it sounds like an entire monster truck rally driving around. Entering a very large and open desert area that we have not yet had access to. Also encounter more of these wonderful sandworms. It begs the question though, what evolutionary purpose does blue skin have when you're a subterranean desert worm? scouting the general area, it turns out to be really, really big. And then, suddenly, poison gas. And a new enemy that we have never seen before. And judging by the hit points, a quick retreat is in order. Saving the game to allow for mistakes to be made without being irrevocable. This is most likely the sea of poison gas that one of the planet inhabitants mentioned to us earlier. And suddenly we are attacked by a monster from a loch. I do not recall the stories of this particular Loch Ness monster breathing fire, but as usual, Odin goes down like a little bitch. The difference in defense between the different characters is fairly apparent here, seeing that Odin went down in 2 hits, Noah went down in 3, Alice has taken 5 or 6 by now and is only down to half hit points. In any case, this particular battle basically left us with no recourse but to strike a hasty retreat, only to be set upon by a lone gold lens. What is it doing in the middle of the high level area? The world may never know. Yes, so I took a wrong turn. What of it? Set upon by manticores. Not the name of an epic fantasy metal band, but an actual descriptor of the situation. Here is me forgetting that the quickest direction to go would actually have been to just step out of the damn thing and use the fly spell. I suppose I was just so overjoyed at having the Land Rover I had to use it as much as possible. Time to bring the usual corpses back into action. Seriously, I should get a clip card or something. 5th resurrection is free. Thank you. Right, what's next?